we talked about manufacturing as an industry, and we see a lot with some of our clients and with investors coming in. Even when manufacturing investors are expanding their supply chains in Vietnam from China or other regions, that process may take 6 months to 1 year for them to have a fully fledged operational facility. What happens in that time frame where they still need staff, they still need people to be on the ground and to help with that setup. They still need to identify those opportunities to prepare for that 12-month down the line operational kickstart of their production. That's where employer record really comes in place, because they can hire 2 or 3 key staff without having that entity. Those staff will enable investors to really understand the local market, do the research, and as well help with executing that planning preparation for the production. And then when the setup is finalized, when that company and that facility is in place, then that transition from EOR into a fully fledged operational model is something that a lot of the manufacturing investors really take on.
Indeed, and I can add a little bit on that one. So certain jurisdictions, for example, in Thailand, you have to hire 4 local Thais to have 1 foreign employee. So that means then if you want to have 10 foreigners working for your company, you need to have 40 local staff. So then it becomes quite complicated. So that's where a client Thailand can help employers to go for hiring employees without having that restriction. Another example could be that you are doing a contract manufacturing, but you don't want to have a company, or you don't need a company in Vietnam or any other country. So you can have the quality assurance people who are on the ground, and they make sure that everything is working properly, and you don't have to go for the whole compliance scenario of having the chief accountant and the legal representative and the accounting and tax compliance, payroll compliance. So you don't need to go for all these complications as well as the intricacies, and you can navigate through all these things very easily.